What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, we're finally here. Crawford against Porter taking place tonight. Really looking forward to this one, man. Welterweight battle. And will this be the toughest test of Terence Crawford's career in Shawn Porter? Shawn Porter, as we know, is a former two-time world champion. For all of the guys at 147, he's won some of them and he's lost a couple of them, but the ones that he has lost, he's given it a really good go. Nobody has been able to dominate Shawn Porter. Nobody has been able to, really take it to Shawn Porter. All of the fights that he's lost against Kell Brook many years ago, against Keith Thurman, against Errol Spence, those three losses on his record, they were all really close, all of them. So even when in the fight against Spence, when Porter got knocked down, up until that point, Porter was very much in that fight. He could have been up on some people's cards. It was that close. So Shawn Porter is not an easy night's work for nobody. That's why it's going to be very interesting to see how he gets on against Terence Crawford, man. One of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. Top three for me. He has everything. I mean, he's skillful. He can punch. He has the bite in him. Do you know what I mean? He's a ruthless finisher. Terence Crawford, I love watching him. Like I said earlier, he's my favourite active fighter right now, Terence Crawford. I love watching him, and I think that this is going to be a real test. Shawn Porter has been very hyped up in the build-up. He's really pumped up for this fight. He's saying that this is for his legacy. He's going to give it his all. And Shawn Porter is an uncomfortable night for anyone out there, man. So I'm really intrigued to see how this one goes down. The two of them are actually friends. They've known each other for quite a long time outside of the ring, but obviously that will be put to the side for this one. Shawn Porter fighting on the top rank bill. Originally he's with the PBC, but he's coming over to top rank to fight Terence Crawford for this belt. So shout out to him, because not many people have fought Crawford and the welterweight division that we would have liked to have seen. We would have hoped that we would have seen Crawford against Errol Spence by now. Will that ever happen? I don't even know. But, there are other guys at welterweight as well that we would have liked to have seen Crawford in with. The likes of a Keith Thurman, do you know what I mean? Or Danny Garcia. So credit to Shawn Porter for stepping in there and taking the challenge, man. The WBO belt is at stake. So there is something for him to gain from this fight, of course. But yeah, shout out to Shawn Porter, man. He doesn't duck a challenge. He's ready to fight anybody. And will he be able to trouble Crawford with his style? Now, we know what Shawn Porter is good at. He's very good on the inside. He likes to work his way in, and he just gives anybody a rough night. Do you know what I mean? He'll give them a rough ride, and he'll get in there. He'll be looking to bang against Crawford. And, I want to see how Crawford will react to it, because Shawn Porter is very strong, a very strong welterweight, man. And Crawford has been looking very strong at welterweight as well. But Porter is like, he's more accustomed to the weight. He's been there pretty much his whole career. And he's going to give it a go. He's going to give it a go, man. He'll make it uncomfortable. And let's see how Terence Crawford will react to it, because he has been a slow starter at times, Terence Crawford. Even against Kell Brook, I know Crawford landed that shot in the 4th round, but it took him a couple of rounds to really kind of figure out Kell Brook. And then when he did figure him out, obviously he got him out of there ruthlessly. But yeah, Crawford can start slow at times, and Porter, I'm sure, will take it to Crawford earlier on. The problem is, though, will he walk into something? That is the issue for me here for Porter, is he could walk into something. Terence Crawford has been, he's been unstoppable at welterweight. He's knocked everybody out so far since he's moved up to 147 pounds. So the myth about him, not being a strong welterweight or anything like that, that was quickly eradicated. Crawford has looked devastating at welterweight. He's knocked everybody out so far, and he's just looking, I just wish we saw more of him. Do you know what I mean? This is the first fight since, his first fight in a year since he beat Kell Brook, Crawford. I'd love to see him out there more, and I really hope he does get those big fights at welterweight. This is one of them, make no mistake about it. But like I said, he's been devastating so far, and Porter has showed me signs that he's slowed down a little bit in terms of what he brings to the ring. I don't think that this Shawn Porter is the same Shawn Porter that fought Keith Thurman back in 2017. I don't think that's. I think he's still up there, but I think he might have slightly regressed a little bit from then. And even those minor details there could be the difference, because if Shawn Porter gets a bit too reckless and walks into something, I could see Crawford finishing him. I mean, Porter has never been stopped in his career so far. Like I said, every fight has gone to points. It's been very close. But yeah, I just have a feeling that as much as Crawford wants to win this fight, as much as Porter wants to win this fight, Crawford he wants to make a statement as well, because he knows that people are going to compare this win against the likes of Errol Spence, for example. So Crawford is really going to want to make a statement. And if he catches Porter and Porter is hurt, he could really go for it, and then he could look to get him out of there, man. It's a fantastic fight, and it's going to be interesting to see how Crawford takes up to somebody really taking it to him. Do you know what I mean? How he's going to hold up against a big, strong welterweight in Shawn Porter. Now, Crawford is the taller man, but Porter, I'd say, is the more stockier man. But yeah, I just think that this will be a very good fight to watch, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, very good fight for the welterweight division, man. So let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, man. My prediction for this fight is a Terence Crawford stoppage, man, in round 10 or 11. I think that he will be the first man to stop Shawn Porter. And that's no disrespect to Shawn Porter at all. It could easily go to points. It could easily be a competitive fight until then. But the reason why I'm saying Crawford by stoppage is because I just feel that later on, when you start to slow down a little bit, I just think that those minute details, man, where Porter will still be coming in, trying to bang with Crawford, and I could see Crawford just catching him on the way in with something, and he'll be ruthless. He'll go for the finish. So I'm just going to say Crawford round 10, round 11 for me. But it will be a very entertaining fight up until then. I think that Porter will get off to a very good start. And yeah, I just see Crawford catching up with him eventually. But it will be a very good fight. One that we'll speak about for a while after. And I think one that both fighters will come out with credit for. I hope anyway. I hope that both fighters do come out with credit for it. But yeah, my prediction is Crawford round 10, round 11. Let me know what you think about the fight, your predictions and how you see it going. And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to this fight. It's going to be shown on Sky Sports here in the UK. So all the people that are watching this that are from the UK will be able to watch it. So let me know what you guys think about it, man. I'll do a live stream tomorrow, I'd say, talking about this fight and Andrade quickly, and then what next for both guys. But until then, man, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.